What's up, guys? I'm J-dubb, and today we're going to take out my wife's Kawasaki Ninja 400, and I'm going to show you the big problems we had with the headlights. Guys, if you look at this other video, I do talk about this is the biggest complaint me and her have about the bike. But enough about that. Let's get out here and show you what we're talking about.
Alright guys, as you can see, we are out here, and if you watched my previous video, you will know that I was pretty hard on this bike for the headlights being terrible. And here they are. This is your low beam headlights. Let me get somewhere fairly straight. See, in a turn, as you can see, look at that. You can't see anything. Let's see, we got a straight stretch coming up here. There we go. There's that, and then there's your high beams. There's really no difference in the two. And I don't know what all to do to maybe fix that, make it better, make it worse. But there's really no difference. And in these turns, there's just like, you can't see anything. This is not a bike I would feel comfortable riding at night a lot. Like, yeah, a little bit every once in a while like I am now, but every day, no. Especially on roads with twists. I think the headlights are terrible. Now, that being said, the headlights are super bright. Look, I mean, just look how bright they are. They have an awesome white color. I just don't think the high beams, I think the high beams need to do a little something different. If you look at this, like, there's your low beam, there's your high beam. Yeah, that's giving you more light, but I'm not really shining out in front of me anymore. I don't know if that comes through on the video at all. I kind of hope it does, but I don't know. That's just something, it's a complaint I have about it. If any of you guys got a suggestion to fix it, I think I'm going to look at it and see if we can adjust the headlights up a little bit. I think that'll help a whole lot. Gotta watch out, there's a lot of gravel on the road up here. But the bike runs good. You see your display is great for at night. You can see everything. Everything looks good. This is a really twisty road. And this little bike just loves it. Eating it up. Woo! Sorry for not talking as much in this video, guys. I'm really wanting to show you these headlights and how they do. And this is a really twisty road, and I'm trying to make sure there's no deer gonna jump out at us. But like I was saying, the bike eats up these roads really good. But the headlights I think are your limiting factor for this bike. And these turns, like, there's nothing. I can't see very far at all in front of me. Well, I mean, look at that. That's Kawasaki. If you watch this video, you got to do something better with the headlights. I'm really hoping I can adjust these. Alright, up here at the overlook, shoot across. Get up here, kind of show y'all. Let's get this thing in neutral real quick. But yeah, here's your headlights. There's your low beam. As you can kind of see, it's not really shining out to the side at all, and you get a little bit extra out front. Like I said before, this is not a cruising bike. I would cruise it for a while. After riding it more and putting more miles on it now, it's really comfortable. It's an extremely comfortable bike that I could ride every day. I could have a blast with this thing. And I would ride it, especially around town or commuting short distances. Like, yeah, I would ride this every day. This is by far the most fun bike we have. It kind of compares to our dirt bike. The dirt bike is a blast, and so is this one. This is a lot of fun. Let's go take the bike. We'll do a trip down the interstate real quick and just show you what it looks like cruising through. We'll go through town. That way you can kind of see what the bike looks like at night and get a good look at that. So I'll see you guys when we make it to town. Hopefully that audio is a little bit better. We have made it almost to town now. And the headlights, I mean, they work. Are they great? No, they're not, but they do work. I mean, yeah, my biggest complaint is there's no, basically your high beams are just brighter. They're not actually showing more road to me, which your high beams normally, at least in my other motorcycle and in my cars, the high beams show more road. I don't get that with these headlights, and that bothers me. But other than that, that's really the only complaint that I have about the headlights. And everybody else's headlights are super bright tonight. Woo! But here's the headlights in town with some street lights, you know, all good. There's nothing wrong with them in town. Alright, so as we're cruising through town now, like I said before, the headlights work fine. You're getting the street lights mostly. You're taking care of everything for us, and everything looks good. Everything looks really good with it. It's when we get on the back roads, and I'm pretty sure when we get up here on the interstate, you're gonna see what I mean by these headlights just don't work well. And it's not the fact that they're not bright, because they're super bright. Like, look at that, incredibly bright. They just, I don't think they shine up high enough. But we'll hop on the interstate real quick. It'll be a quick little run. So we're jumping on the interstate right here. Put our little blinker on, and I really like how they did the indicators. It's just like a car. Now, like I said, we got one big light right here on the interstate, and I don't know who that is. Forest Service. And here we go. And there's 65 right there. With no issues, we're in 5th gear. We'll jump it up to 6. And there we go, 65 and cruising. And let's drop her back down to 60. So let's say we're cruising at 60 mile an hour and we want to pass somebody. There's full throttle, so, you know, not terrible. Now we can always drop a gear, get it up to 60 again, and go. Now you can pass somebody. Now here's your headlight, your high beams on the interstate. Whew. They're not bad. You can see really well, actually. Hey, slow down again. But you can see really well on the interstate. So maybe I'm being hypercritical, but let this car go around us. Here, we'll slow down so we can get a little interstate to ourselves. There's no one behind us, so let's slow her down a little ways, and then we'll look at it. We'll look and see how bright it is versus how bright I think it should be. So we got some distance on us. Put our headlights on, and I mean, I think we look good. Let's get back up to speed. Now, I'm getting blown around a little bit. There's a little bit of wind blowing me around. Is it bad? No. Can I tuck down? Oh yeah. Yeah, tuck down. Yeah, I'm fine here. Plumb up on the tank. All the way up on the tank right now. I'm not sure what y'all can see, but I can see really well. Now, do I like riding like that? No, I don't. Like I said, I'm a cruiser boy. I like my cruisers, and I like cruising sitting straight up. That's one of my big things that I love about the Ninja 400 is I can still cruise like a cruiser boy. I can have a good time, and it's not going to kill me later on. My back isn't going to be hurt. But look at this. I might be eating a little crow. The headlights don't look that bad on the interstate. The back roads though, terrible. Terrible on back twisty roads. And maybe it has nothing to do with the headlights, but that's kind of my quick review of it. Get off the interstate up here, and I'll give you a quick recap, and we'll talk about it here in a second. Now that we are off the interstate, guys, that's kind of my quick little review of how the headlights look on this bike. Wow, they flat out ran that red light. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for watching. Go ahead, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Make sure you click that bell notification button if you haven't done it already. And like always, guys, take someone outdoors.